Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pro Wrestling Action's Born to be Wild Day 2 here at the Leesburg Bike Fest. My name is Dr. Eric Christopher, and I'm joined by Brandon Cory Alexander. Brandon, I am excited tonight.
You're not as excited as I am. You seem to miss day 1, but I'm glad you're here for day 2, man. We're in for a night, well, I should say an afternoon of wild, no pun intended, action here at Pro Wrestling Action. This match is the Trust Fund Kid, Blake Banks, taking on only Cam Stewart. He has so many subscribers.
He does. You are one of them. In fact, you're the top subscriber. I'm very proud of you for that fact.
I was told I was the only one. $9.99 a month. We got Blake Banks taking early control of this match. Got a waist lock. Down to the mat goes Cam Stewart. Blake Banks with a front face lock on the floor, trying to take the air out of the lungs by attacking the esophagus of Cam Stewart.
And I'll say I wasn't here yesterday, but I heard great things about Blake Banks' first ever title defense as the Voltage Champion. And now here we are, 24 hours later, he's defending the championship for a second time. Doing a pretty good job at champion, if you ask me.
Absolutely, he did a fantastic job yesterday. The crowd was behind him. He fed off the energy like no other. But right now, feeding off the energy of the crowd is the boos that the crowd is giving to Cam Stewart. Cam Stewart getting embarrassed yesterday, looking to get a little redemption, make a name for himself here in Leesburg, Florida.
Now, I'm not entirely sure why these people are telling Cam he sucks. He's providing exclusive content.
Exclusive. Like you can only see it on Only Cams.
Exactly. Have you ever actually looked at 𝐿𝐿𝐼𝐼𝐼𝐼𝐼𝐼?
Yeah, it's just selfies of him in the mirror.
Ah, see, I told you. You knew. You subscribed.
Yeah, I'm the only one. I told you.
I knew it.
Blake Banks mocking Cam Stewart right now with hip thrusts. Kind of remnants of some Heartbreak Jake, if you don't mind.
Oh, a little bit. I mean, you got a lot of guys here in Pro Wrestling Action who are quite good at that hip swivel.
Scoop slam. Cam Stewart is down. I'm sorry. Cam Stewart is down, and he's trying his hardest to get his energy back, but he just can't do it after the embarrassing loss that he suffered yesterday.
Only a 1 count. That is surprising.
I give the kid credit where credit's due. He's got a lot of heart, a lot of tenacity. He's just a little too cocky, a little too egomaniacal sometimes, and he gets into his head, and situations like this happen. And now, pay attention! Blake Banks over the top, but protects himself. He's lining him up. Target!
Oh!
Right into the chest and face area goes the knee and the shin of Blake Banks. Cam Stewart is hurting. He is in pain right now. He's trying to get away. Count is broken at 3. Blake Banks and Cam Stewart back in the middle of the ring here. Leesburg, Florida, born to be wild, and we are set for a wild afternoon. Fireman's carry, Blake Banks in control. Cam Stewart fighting back right now, elbows to the sternum into the face. Goes to the corner to try to protect himself, and nope! Smart maneuver there by Cam Stewart as he pulls Blake Banks' face into the middle turnbuckle, now stomping a mud hole. Will he walk it dry, though? That's the question.
Man, I love these Bike Fest shows. The weather is hot, but the action's even hotter, and this crowd is getting into it, booing the heck out of Cam Stewart over here.
Absolutely. We're surrounded by a rowdy bunch. This crowd hates Cam Stewart.
They do.
Solid right hand to the jawbone, the very beautiful jawbone of the Trust Fund Kid.
I think it's safe to say that Cam might not get any new subscribers today, but he might become the Voltage Champion.
He very well may. Reversal off the ropes. Oh, look at Blake Banks pulling one out of the arsenal. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Solid lariat.
What a clothesline.
Solid lariat. Did you hear that smack, Dr. Eric?
Man.
Holy crap. Skin on skin contact. It rattled my table over here.
That is some pent-up aggression from this crowd booing him so much. He is taking it out on the Trust Fund Kid today.
I told you the advantage kind of goes towards the champion in a match like this, because, I mean, realistically, if you wanted him, he could get counted out, he could hit a DQ, he could walk away, but he's a fighting champion. But the advantage also kind of goes to Cam Stewart, because this man has a lot of pent-up rage. He's mad from yesterday. He's trying to get his revenge and get a W for once.
Absolutely. I mean, Cam Cam Stewart, he's been in pro wrestling action for a very long time, but if I'm not mistaken, this might be one of the only championship matches he's gotten here in PWA. So you got to imagine years and years of built-up frustrations. He's coming for the gold.
And that's why I have a doctor by my side. That is a statistic I did not know. Cam Stewart not happy with the referee's counting skills, apparently. Blake Banks checking his lip to make sure he's not busted open. Right hand, right to the side of the temple. In my experience in pro wrestling, it is not a good idea to mock the crowd.
Absolutely not, especially when they're already so much against you. But at the end of the day, where do you go from there? You know, if they're booing you, you might as well lean into it.
Where do you go? And see, this is what happens. Now the crowd's chanting, "Let's go, Blake." A fan favorite here in pro wrestling action, and rightfully so. This man is a fighting champion. This is the second defense in just 2 days. What a wonderful weekend we have here.
It's crazy, and Blake Banks coming in with some fire right now. He is listening to this crowd cheer his name, and he's coming for it.
Swinging neck breaker. Blake Banks retaking control of this match, feeding off the energy of this crowd. And they are definitely behind their favorite, the Voltage champion, Blake Banks, the Trust Fund Kid. I like to refer to him as Rolls Royce royalty. Fireman's carry into a solid neck breaker.
Rolls Royce royalty, I like that.
Well, I've been coming up with these all weekend, man. Stick around.
You gotta add that to the intro.
Speaking of introductions, man, the weather is nice out here. You should have seen the intros from yesterday, and we're just getting started with the intros for today. Pro Wrestling Action truly is bringing the action here to Leesburg, Florida for Bike Fest 2025. And can you imagine, this is our opening contest.
I know, you've got 7 incredible matches today, and all of them are gonna be hard-hitting. And
7?
Yeah.
Holy crap, 7 matches. You heard it, folks. If you're not here, you're missing out, I'm telling you. Free action here in Leesburg, Florida for Bike Fest 2025, and your opening contest is a Voltage Championship match between the Trust Fund Kid, Blake Banks, and Only Cam's Cam Stewart. The action doesn't get any better anywhere else on the planet right now at this moment.
You know, Brandon, I've got to point out, though, I think the frustration is really starting to build here at Cam Stewart. You know, he's pounding on the ring, telling Blake to get up. This could be good, but it could also be a mistake.
Oh, wait. Cutter!
Oh! Out of nowhere!
Statement! Out of nowhere! Going for it! Middle rope in! Woo! Blake Banks, look at the security. 1, 2, 3, that's it!
And
right there!
Let's go!
Blake Banks retains the Voltage Championship. Dr. Eric, take him home!
Pro Wrestling Action Voltage Champion, the Trust Fund Kid, Blake Banks!
What a match for the Voltage Championship to kick off night 2 of Born to be Wild. Brandon, that was amazing. I'm excited for the action to come. Stay tuned with Pro Wrestling Action. We'll be right back.